Hey guys, it's Izzy and we're going to do a really quick burn workout. So let's get started on your mats. Lying on your mat, inhale into your ribcage through the nose, exhale through the mouth, drawing the tummy down towards your spine. Inhale, place your hands by your side and raise your legs up into tabletop. Point your toes. Exhale, lower one leg down towards the mat. Inhale to lift it back up. Exhale, lower the other leg down. Inhale to raise it back up. As you exhale, draw the abdomen down towards the spine. Keep that eye gaze up towards the ceiling and your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Now, if you feel confident to, you can put your hands behind your ears and curl your chin up, tucking your chin in and keeping your eye gaze towards your knees. If you want to advance further, you can extend one leg out and draw it back in, and then extend the other leg. Or you can keep your head down on the mat, or just stick with those original toe taps. Keep your belly button drawing down towards your spine. Eye gaze is long, and toes are pointed as you extend the leg. If you'd like to advance even further, you can double extend the legs and draw them back in. Breathe out to double extend, in to draw them in. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees back in, lower back down. Now we're going to curl up, and as you extend one leg, the alternate elbow is going to reach towards the other leg and switch. Think of it more as actually your shoulder drawing towards your knee as opposed to your elbow, and keep that chin tucked. So you should start feeling this through your obliques. Really extend that leg long and lower it down as far as you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Now, bring your feet into a diamond and let your knees drop out to the side. Place your hands behind your ears. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to curl the body up. Inhale, lower back down. So as you exhale, that gaze is going through your knees. Inhale, it's back to the sky. Keeping that chin tucked, you're just lifting the shoulders off the ground. And you're making sure that belly reaches down towards the spine. This is going to work for your lower abdominals. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, make sure you use that out breath as you come up, and last 1. Now keep those legs wide and place your hands by your side. You're going to lift your tailbone off the floor at the same time as your legs. So inhale to prepare, and exhale, rock back. Inhale, lower, exhale, rock back. Inhale, lower, exhale, rock back. So keep those shoulders away from your ears and roll up through that spine. Try to keep the legs as wide as you can, and just lift that tailbone off and come back down. It's really hard to talk and do. Like, really hard. Make sure you use that out breath and pull the tummy in towards the spine. Here for 3, 2, and last 1. Good job. Coming into a 4-point kneel, your shoulders are above your wrists and your knees are below your hips. Bring one knee in towards the midline of your body and then extend the other leg out long behind you, pointing that toe. Inhale, you're going to lower that leg down. Exhale, squeeze the bottom and lift that leg up. So this movement is coming from the hip, not from the knee. So really point through that toe and try not to bend through the knee. Pull your upper back through your spine, through those shoulder blades, as if there's a piece of string pulling it up. Your chin is tucked, your eye gaze is down, and the crown of your head is strong. The crown of your head is long and strong. You want to be pulling that belly button up towards the spine. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Now we're going to hold at the top and tiny pulses, really pointing through that toe. Really squeezing the bottom. This all coming from the hip and the bottom and not from the knee at all. 3, 2, and hold. Now we're going to rainbow over that cross leg and then back to the other corner of the mat. So point the toe to one side and then point it over to the other. So these are little rainbows, and squeeze through the bottom. If your leg doesn't quite reach the mat, it's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're really trying to point through that toe and lengthen those leg muscles. Remember to keep breathing. Remember to squeeze that bottom. Now bring the knee in. We're going to come into fire hydrant. So keeping that right angle, you're going to lift that hip up and that leg comes out, and then bring it back in. Lift the leg so it's still in that 90-degree angle. Hips are stacked, and bring it back in. Exhale to lift, inhale to bring it back in. Now next time, when you're exhaling, you're going to flex that foot and push that leg back out. Then bring it back to that fire hydrant and inhale to return. Exhale out, inhale flex the foot, exhale push, inhale bring it back to fire hydrant and back into the center. So you're really pushing through that heel of your foot, trying to keep that core tight at the same time, really pulling that belly button up towards the spine, keeping that chin tucked, the eye gaze down, pulling that upper back through the shoulder blades, and keeping the crown of the head long. Really flex the foot. Here for 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in. So you're now going to bring the other leg out and this leg into the midline. You're going to extend that leg long, toes pointed, hips are stacked. You're going to inhale to lower that leg, exhale to lift through the bottom. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift through the bottom. Keeping that leg long, upper back is pulling through the shoulder blades. The belly button is up towards the spine, keeping the core engaged. Working through the buttocks and the hip, pointing that toe, not bending through the knee. This is all coming from your bottom. Crown of the head is forward. Eye gaze is down between your hands. Hold at the top and pulse. So squeeze the bottom. Really trying to get that leg to hip height and not lower than that. Hips are square to the floor. Belly button is to the spine. Now hold and rainbow over the other leg and then back to your corner of the mat. So from one corner of the mat to the other corner of the mat, all through squeezing the buttocks. Keep breathing and keep that tummy tight and up towards your spine. Remember, if it doesn't quite go down towards the mat, that's okay. Just go as far as you can go. Here for 3. Squeeze. 2. And last one. Now bring that leg back in and you're going to come into that 90-degree fire hydrant. So keeping that leg parallel to the floor, keeping those hips stacked and squeezing at the top. So exhale to fire hydrant, inhale back in. so that leg stays in exactly the same position as it would if you were kneeling. Now you're going to exhale up, flex that foot, and push that heel back. Bring it back to fire hydrant and back in. So exhale up and push that foot. Inhale, back in. So exhale, pushing through that heel, really working the side of your bottom. Keeping that foot flexed. Keeping that stomach up towards your spine. I know this is tiring on the wrists and the shoulders, so just try and push through the heels of your hands at the same time. And really keep the crown of the head pointing forwards, not tucking in or arching up. Just keep that eye gaze towards your hands. Here for 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Good job. Lying on your mat, knees are bent, ears away from your shoulders. You're going to inhale, tuck the pelvis and imprint the spine. As you exhale, you're going to lift your hips up and knees extend long away from you. You're going to keep those ribs towards your hips, so this is a tucked position of your pelvis. Your glutes are squeezing. If you're feeling this more in your hamstrings, just bring your feet a little bit closer towards you. You should start to feel it more in your buttocks. Now remember to keep squeezing. As you exhale, you're going to lower down but not touch the ground. Inhale, hold. Exhale, squeeze back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower but hold. Hovering off the ground. You should be able to put a hand below your bottom. Exhale, bring it up. Hold at the top. Exhale to lower. Now next time you hold at the top, you're going to slightly pulse down. So these are tiny pulses where you're just squeezing your bottom to come back up. Knees are reaching away from you. Heels are pressed into the ground. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Just keep squeezing through that buttock. Ribs to hips. And now you're going to come up onto your toes. And again, you're just going to hover the bottom off the ground and come back up. Hover the bottom off the ground and come back up. So those toes are raised. Again, bring your feet in closer. If you're starting to feel it more in your knees or your hamstring, and you want to feel it more in your glutes. And now hold at the top. You're going to do tiny pulses. You should feel this in your inner thighs slightly as well, and your calves. Tiny pulses, remember breathe. Squeeze the bottom and keep that rib to hip connection, shoulders away from the ears. Now hold at the top. You're going to bring the knees out and then draw them back to hips distance apart. Knees are coming out and then drawing back to hip distance. So you should start to feel your adductors and abductors, so your inner and outer thighs working, especially being up on those toes. You're really putting the pressure on. Remember, ribs to hips, tummy to spine. Here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop those heels. We're going to stay in this bridge, and you're going to bring one knee up to tabletop. You're going to inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze through that other glute. Inhale to lower, exhale, squeeze through that other glute. And then drop that knee and alternate to the other side. Exhale, squeeze through that glute. And then drop that foot down and roll the vertebra all the way down. Thank you guys so much for joining, and hopefully see you soon.